Hello and welcome to Elden Ring, a game I've not played very much of, but I'd like to, now that I can, and I'd like to share it with you, random internet stranger, or more likely, close friend of mine. But I don't know. A lot of people out there. Hello and welcome to Elden Ring. We have so many choices. We could be a guy with a sword, or a guy with a sword, or a guy with an axe, or a naked man with a stick. That sounds like me, the wretch. A poor, purposeless sod, naked as the day they were born. A nice club's all they have, with a keepsake of nothing. No keepsake. The past has been well and truly left behind. That sounds like my speed. Scubbers. No. Slubbers? No. Skubbert. We are Skubbert, a young wretch, destined to become the Elden Lord. I mean, I assume. We'll see. The cutscene will tell us.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. across the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Hey, I was right. We become the Elden Lord. Skubbert. Skubbert. Skubbert? I think the name was Skubbert. Well, that was a cool cutscene. I haven't watched that in a while. My experience with this game is I've played the first couple levels and gotten terribly, terribly distracted over and over again, ye tarnished. But not this time. This time, with the backing of making YouTube videos, I'm sure we will prevail. I'm sure Skubbert will become the Elden Lord. We emerge from the chapel of anticipation into a foggy blue void. Little castle in the distance. Nice tree. Nice big tree. The Elden tree. And here we go. Into an obvious boss fight arena. And I've never beaten this boss. I'm a lover of Dark Souls. Dark Soulery. Damn, if this guy is just not a big old kind of challenge. Well, we'll do our best. Hey, I remember that crucified figure from the intro, and I got distracted, and all of my health is now gone. That's bad. Okay, this one's respondable. I think. That might be like a... Whoop. We need very specific attacks. Stab, stab, but I need you to finish that combo off. There we are. The scream is respondable, but I was a little too close when they began it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stab, stab. And I miss my shot. I was a little off center. We're going to be using jump attacks because they're fast and they're strong. 2, stab, stab. Nope, he does not follow up with the piece that I need. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. We got a clean hit off of his yell, and I lost track of where I was. My eyes unfocused. My brain turned off. And we lose the fight yet again. Oh, ye tarnished. Arise.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
I was positive I was going to have a huge sneeze during that cutscene, but I held it in. But now I can't sneeze, and I'd like to. And it's being held from me. Well, I know that horse well. Mr. Horse. We awaken from our embarrassing defeat into the stranded graveyard, not standard graveyard. There's nothing standard about this graveyard, baby. And talk to a glow man. He says, take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war and your warrior's blood. Can do. Yeet. Look at all these graves. That's a lot of stone graves to throw. Surely excavating the corpses is a more economical use of time than throwing the whole giant stone coffin down here. There's dozens of them. Golly. We'll awaken our first bonfire. I'm sorry, our first lost grace. I'm sure I'll remember that. And normally this is where a bunch, and I do mean a bunch, of tutorial pop-ups would slide into our DMs, as it were. And I've got those turned off. So we just marvel in this verdant cave. I love this cave. I love the fog in the distance. I love the beam of sunlight coming in that has enabled all of this miraculous plant growth. I love that stone archway is just dripping with hanging ivy plant life. It's just, the vibe in here is impeccable. You wish you had a cave this nice. That fella would probably teach us how to guard break. No need. I'm aware. This guy would probably teach us, I don't know, how to dodge arrows or something. This is the stealth zone. This is where you learn to crouch in the grass. Wow, no one can see you when you crouch in the grass. Wow. This guy teaches you stance breaking. I feel learned already. And this fellow, the soldier of Godric, first boss, teaches you not to be afraid of the bosses in this game. As even the wretch can one-hit him. Goodbye, idiot. And look at us. We've climbed our way out of the pit. We've got a fresh and spicy new emote, which I will use this one time. Yeah. And we're done here. We're finished. We're out and about. Time to go. Ah, can you smell the Elden Ring? Got a little door that I can't get through. Very good. Got some multiplayer components that I can't use, much like the little thing I picked up with that ceremony as soon as the game started. Multiplayer stuff, can't use it, sorry. Haven't got the online turned on. I'm just a boring kind of sort. And here we are, taking our first steps out into the world. But before we do that, just notice in here that the lighting is all blue, white candles. The torches have perfectly white flame. It's all so dull, and then you explode out into this colorful world. Look at this prettiness. Look at that tree again. Look at the aquamarine sky with the moving cloud cover. Look at the sparkly guidance of grace. My word. That's called juxtaposition. First thing I'm going to do is rest and go to our flasks and change it so instead of having one blue flask, we have no blue flasks. I don't need those. I need health flasks, and as we all know, health is not blue. Now, we will be speaking to Mr. White Mask. Let's just get a yes. Oh, this is very difficult. Even the slightest change in my joystick goes. Oh, that's the one. Let's. If I can turn around, this will be perfect. This is a YouTube thumbnail. Yes. And we will speak to Mr. White Mask, but not yet. There's a rite of inauguration that we must perform. And that is the fighting of this mounted man, this golden knight, ye tarnished. Now, he can kill me 8 ways from Sunday, but as long as I stay on his shield side and engage in good old jump attacks, we should do pretty okay. Jump attacks deal a lot of damage, are pretty fast, and do very good stance break damage. When the horse went down just then, that was a stance break. Though we can't riposte him out of one, it still gives us an opportunity for a free hit, chance to regen stamina, heal if we need to, and makes him recoil like, oh god, the strength of this tarnished is too much. We're gonna war cry up to get some nice extra strength bonus. And I feel the shield coming, boys. We're in shield mode now. Phase 2. He'll start using his shield, which will, by and large, instant kill me if I'm hit. And that would be bad. That would be poor. I wouldn't like it. It does provide a rather large opportunity for a counter hit, though. Would you come this way? I'd rather fight you on some nice flat ground. Thank you. Oh, God. I got a little too greedy there. That's fine. We'll take 2 sips of our 4-sip maximum. And all will be well. All manner of things shall be well. He's going to go in for the shield bash, which we dodge. He's going to go in for the shield crash, which we late dodge. This is a regular old horse stomp. And one more jumping attack should knock him, which we can then get 2 more jumping attacks off of. This will be a shield crash. Just getting away from that's good. This will be a shield bash. We're very close. I'm a little nervous fighting you on this big rock formation. I don't like it. I'm nervous because I don't want to be shown to be a bad gamer. But today I am not. Today my secret stays safe. And we beat the first enemy in the game. The Golden Tree Knight Sentinel Man, which is his official name from the hint book. I don't have the hint book, I'm sorry, I lied. He drops his golden halberd. Weighty halberd forged of gold, wielded by the Order of Tree Sentinels, heavily equipped knights, deals holy damage. A masterfully crafted weapon that lives up to its heft, but is difficult for one of mere human strength to wield. We have no chance of using this weapon for a very long time, which is the time of forever, because we're not going to. It's kind of, well, let's equip that bad boy and show it off. It looks cool. Look at that. Wow. Wowee. But its moveset is kind of slow and basic. It does halberd stuff. I like the two-handed... This, that looks pretty vicious. That probably feels good to use, but... Otherwise, it requires 30 strength, 14 dex, 12 faith. I have 10. I have all 10s. So, that's it for that. Love that boss. Have a great time fighting him every time. Did you see me, Papa? Are you proud?
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
You are maidenless.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think.
Get out of here,
To
tarnished.
Castle Stormvale on the cliff,
Go kill a god.
where
Quick.
Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring.
Maidenless.
As you are.
As a proud maidenlesser, I can only do as you ask, Vare. I can only do as you ask. Can I just punch this goat? No. Weapons are required. Well, that's fine. Game started us with a stick for a reason, though I'm sure people have beaten this with nothing but life-affirming flesh. Ah. Look at this church. Look at it. Pop another bonfire. Grab a smithing stone and have a chat with our new best friend.
You're a tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods. You know,
What's your
if you
recommendation,
can spare the
pal?
rules, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
What about you, my large-faced man?
I am
This is
of
another
an
good
nomadic
contender for a
people.
thumbnail.
Selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Let's sell that one golden rune we got. Grace that dwells within the inhabitants of the lands between, the lingering trace of gold. Used to gain 400 runes. Runes are nourishment for the development of any tarnished. Provided a finger maiden can be found, and you are not maidenless. We can sell that. Being as we're maidenless. And we can purchase a crafting kit. A leather bag containing a pestle and mortar, small blade, and various other tools. Enables item crafting from the main menu. Provides both a means to fight and means to survive. Cracked pot. This empty pot somehow mends itself when broken. Essential vessel for crafting cracked pot item. The material and magic sealed within the thingy deploy their effects when the pot is thrown. Missionary's Cookbook 1. A record of crafting techniques left by a man who, unable to become a finger maiden, instead became a missionary, and went forth to spread holy teachings, acquire the knowledge to craft the following. Holy water pot. Roped holy water pot. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 1 and 2. A record of crafting techniques left by roaming nomad warriors. Contains knowledge for surviving in the face of utter scarcity. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following. Bow and arrow fletched, bone bolt, glowstone, invigorating cured wheat. Wheat. Invigorating cured meat. Invigorating white cured meat. Large leather shield. A round shield covered in leather. I swear I'm not just reading all of these. These are the things I plan to buy. I probably should have said that first. A round shield covered in leather. On the larger side for a medium-sized shield. Though its damage negation may be lacking compared to a metal shield, it can handle a wider range of attack affinities. And torch. This torch's tip is wrapped in oil-soaked rags and set on fire. The flame can illuminate dark locales or be used to attack enemies. Can be raised up when equipped in the left hand, illuminating more of the surrounding area. Purchase, 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 and purchase.
I'm glad you took my warning to heart. You've made an excellent choice.
Thanks, Kale. Let's equip that torch. Let's equip that shield. And let's get moving. Take the high ground. Can never be defeated on the high ground. Look, eagles. Look, eagle feathers. Scarcity. Guide and gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. These little statue guys will point you towards ruins, little tiny dungeons, little dungeorinos. And we're gonna go explore a dungeorino. Can't level up, no horse, no problem. It's dungeon time. Yes, I know where the horse is. I have been as far as horse. I've been further than horse. But there's no rush. What? We gotta rush around? We gotta complete the game like a speedrunner? Of course not. Look at these fellas. What do you drop? Rune fragment? Not rune fragment, ruin fragment. I haven't decided. Am I going to read the descriptions of items like as I get them? I'll do it when I feel like it. How's about that? At perhaps the most annoying time. Whenever I deem that to be. Squirrel Hunter. Get me my stapler. God is coming. Let us enter our first mausoleum. The catacombs. The Stormfoot catacombs. And a glowman to guide our way and give us invaluable wisdom. A proper death means returning to the Erd Tree. Have patience until the time comes and the roots call to you. Yes, sir. So here we have our first lesson with these little catacomb imps. God, my throat's getting dry already. Excuse me a moment. Oh, that's better. Will I keep that in? Will I keep this unprofessional break to go get water in? Probably. I'm notoriously lazy, you see. Where were we? Imps. Whenever you see one, there's another one around the corner. These little guys are the most annoying enemy, and I love them. They're comedy gold. We acquire some root resin. That's nice. That's good. Some grave glovewort. That's delightful. We see a guy. They're throwing knives at us. Hey. Come down here. He won't come down. He must be persuaded. We have fire. This place has everything. And we have... Oh, look at this. Look at this little guy on the wall. Look at you. Oh, you hit me from that far away? That doesn't seem fair. But alright. I've got 3 whole flasks of Crimson Tears. I'll use one on you. Jerk. We have more fire. That's nice. We can just smack that pillar to make it not do fire anymore. We've picked up a hello device. Behold, the prattling pate hello. Twisted clay sculpted in the shape of a human head. Is it? Doesn't seem particularly human-heady to me. A wistful fetish that imparts voices and words on an eternal journey. Hello indeed. Hello indeed. Yeet. Now, look at that. Items that we should run directly to. Perhaps not. This is such a mean little trap. I kind of love it. Because it's so obvious. But it'll get you. Watch anyone play this for the first time. They'll get got by this. And I love that. I also love that these guys are so heavy that when they fall down onto you, they do damage. Even if you've hit them and they're falling because of you. That wasn't an attack they did. They just fell on me. Now, we can put rune fragments on here. Stone fragment found near places where ruins, not runes, ruins have fallen from the sky. Can be used for crafting or simply for throwing at enemies. These shards of stone are believed to have once been part of a temple in the sky. They glow with a faint light from within. And I can use this. Get on down here to pull our best friend down to join the party. I know. The ambush didn't work for you, friend. I'm aware. We got a smoldering butterfly. That's pretty nice. 3 of them. Wow. Wowee. Yippee. And now, ooh, look at this. Look at this little fella off in the distance with his glowing eyes. That must mean there's another one right around the corner. No ambushes for me, friend. Sorry. If their eyes glow, they're worth more runes. Hey, look! Another fella. His friend's just there. Oh, God. Oh, no. I didn't mean to throw that. Oh, it's all going wrong already. Help me, Elden Lord. Hey, buddy. A contraption with a sick carving. I'd have this in my room. Look at this. Look at this sick carving. I want this. I want this guy. Now look at you. Give me a hat. No, none of them dropped anything. There's a small chance that they dropped their head for wearing purposes. We've got one flask of Crimson Tears. I feel like that's well and truly enough for this fella. This Erdtree Burial Watchdog. Let's fight, bucko. He staggers like anyone else, but we can riposte him. Delightful. And that's kind of the end of that chapter. I have nothing to say about an absolute weakling bossling. I have no words. Sorry. We take this escape rope on out and say goodbye to our first dungeon. Wowee. Wow. Can I get a big wow? I think we can all have a big wow. Now these fellas, they have a chance of dropping a shirt. Nope. I said a shirt. Nope. I said a shirt. Nope. Look at him. He just holds the torch out as a lingering hitbox. You have to run into it. Do it again though. Come on. Look. Ah. Oh. E. Give me your shirt though. Nope. Not this time. Such is life. Sometimes you get a shirt. Sometimes you don't. Back to the church. Back to our new best friend. The merchant. Kale.
Wait, weren't you... Well, you're back.
Look at this cool
Care
stick.
to buy something?
It looks like an ugly stick, which is a musical / artistic device from where I'm from. Kind of. My ugly sticks don't have a string component, but you know. Nothing to sell. But we could buy a telescope, astrology tool used by members of the Carrion royal family. A stolen part of a larger instrument. Cool. Allows the viewer to better see faraway things. During the age of the Erdtree, Carrion astrology withered on the vine. The fate once writ in the night skies had been fettered by the Golden Order. And it's mine now. And we can pick up a few notes here. A note on the Waypoint ruins, a note on the flask of wondrous physic. Delightful. Let's have a chat.
There are others of my people who yet survive in these lands. If the mood takes you and you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you? My people, wanderers all have long been spurned by the grace of gold, which is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced into this pitiful, unceasing journey. But thanks to that, things are not so different for us now.
He's huge.
Though the Elden Ring is shattered, I think this makes us kindred spirits of sorts. Your people, the Tarnished. And mine. Perhaps you don't need to hear this, but see that no harm comes to my kin. We have a saying, we wanderers. Lament not your solitude. Expect no sympathy, no regard, nothing. But if anyone dares harm us, show them no mercy. That is our code, so to speak. Just the way we are, deeply unforgiving.
I love that line. We're just
Goodbye.
deeply
Nice to
unforgiving.
do business.
Okay. Let's have a read on those couple items I just bought. Flask of Wondrous Physic. A note sold by a nomadic merchant imparting knowledge in brief. A flask of Wondrous Physic still remains in the third church of Marika, north of the Mistwood. Cross the highway bridge, follow the animal trail north. Someone lurks among the waypoint ruins on the roads through Limgrave. Great, neither of those mean anything to me. But that's alright. Also, have you noticed the slick rain making us wet? We're so wet, but the torch still works. It's quality torch. It's a bargain at any price. We will follow the road north to our future, to horse, to a pair of gloves. Nope, not this time. These fellas can drop their equipment, including the sword. That'd be nice. I'd like to see that. Oh, that was, you know, we'll say I was just jump attacking for fun and not trying to hit that guy, because it would be really embarrassing to miss a deer by that far. Here we have a shiny little ball guy. Look at him. There's got to be health juice in that. You know it. You know there's health juice in there. Gimme. Let me sup of your innards. How much? 3? 3's almost 4. We're doing well. That looks like a likely spot to go next. A big enemy encampment of guys. Not yet, though. There's a little detour we've got to make. No one wants to drop any gear for me today, huh? Poor naked man. Gearless, maidenless. Sometimes it do be like that. Groveside Cave. Let's whip out that torch. Illuminate our surroundings. Yes. Yes. Cave moss. And look at these. Look at these puppers. Look at these doggo puppers. Probably... Oh. Oh. Yeah, he's just having fun. I can't craft items as I had planned to, because we're in combat. And now we're not. So here's the item crafting menu. We could make so many things. Not really. We can make like 3 things. But one of them's the fire pot. Using those 3 smoldering butterflies we got, the cracked pots, and mushrooms, we can make some fireball. Oh, whoa! Hey now. I'm in trouble. I had meant to throw firebombs down on those guys. Thus thinning them out a little bit. But instead, instead they came to me. Didn't expect that. Oh, golly. Okay, I've got it on my hotbar now. One of them's dead. Stupid wolf ruining my expert plans. How dare you? Look at them down there thinking they're all that. I'm mad. Well, there goes my last Crimson Tear flask. It's important to hydrate. If you haven't hydrated lately today, I encourage you to hydrate. Drink your water, drink a sports drink, have a Coca-Cola. We don't discriminate here. If it's made of water, it's hydrating. The water is better. We'll accept anything. We're not picky. Just feed your body the liquid that it requires to stay alive. I beg you. I plead with you. Well, we're done here. Now it's boss time. Probably shouldn't take this fella on with no health potions left, but I just can't be arsed to go back. So the Beast Man of Farum Azula has already killed me pretty successfully here. Oh god. Oh no, our first real death. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? That's fine. Death is not the end. We just come right back. The reason I couldn't be arsed is we're roughly 15 seconds away from fighting him again. I don't have to go through all those wolves. They don't matter. We exit right where we needed to. Right here. Hey, buddy. Hey, this time I'm gonna fight back. Is that okay? I hope it's okay. Oh wow, he can yell at me too. Oh, he's got a cool chargey maneuver. Nice. Whoosh, whoosh. But he's vulnerable to jump attacks. A lot of guys are vulnerable to jump attacks. I also have a big combo attack. You'll love it. He's a fun guy. I like him as an early boss fight. He's very, very dynamic. You can stun him with strong attacks and jump attacks. It's fun. It's a fun game. Are we having fun yet? How long have I been recording? 50 minutes? Well, that seems like a good amount of time for a first video. Let's get out of here. Well, have we had fun today? I had fun. Yeah. Next episode, horse. Goodbye. Wait. Hang on. I said I'd never use the strength emote again. Goodbye. Horse though. Next time we get a horse and we level up and stuff. Goodbye. I don't know how to end these videos. This is how we do it.